Peace and namaste. It's Lady Royal, or now known as the Love Oracle. Yes, I decided to change my channel name because over this last couple weeks I've been meditating and focusing more on wanting to know who the group or people are that need to hear my voice in this time. And what is the main theme that I'm going to be focusing on assisting these people with? And it came to me, love. Simply love. So many people want to have healthy love relationships, but they don't have a healthy love relationship with themselves first. Some people are just wanting to have a mate, and they're not really focusing on the fact that they may not be the most healthy mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and sometimes physically, but they just want a mate. Okay, if you want a mate and you want them to show up however, you're going to accept what comes with that, whatever. But I am here to assist you to be healthy from a self love aspect so that you can align with someone who is healthy as well, because you're going to align with the greatest version of yourself in another quote unquote form, another person, another soul being in another body. But truthfully, that's just another aspect of you showing up in a different form. Be mindful of that. So, this week, I'm focusing on the four elements, and we're going to share what each zodiac underneath those elements needs to focus on. Now, this next group, because I've already shared on the elementals of the earth signs, and if you are an earth elemental in any part of your three, your sun, your moon, or your rising, go check that video out, and that'll assist you to know what lesson or love lesson that you can be applying for this week to make yourself more rounded. So our next group is going to be our water signs. And our water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And this is going to be for the week of June the 15th to about June the 20th. And their love lesson for the week is going to be speak openly and honestly. What I'm getting for Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio, you have to be willing and feel comfortable in yourself to say how you feel, what you're thinking, and being okay with putting yourself out there, not being worried of if you're going to be accepted or if you're going to be heard, because the key is you speaking open and honestly, meaning don't hold back the things that you're thinking or how you're feeling. And that's not meaning that you got to just spill all your business. What I'm saying is be open with how you truly feel, being vulnerable and speaking honestly, because you never know what you might receive from the person that's hearing. You may receive an honest and truthful answer back too. And I'm feeling that if you're going to speak honest and open, that's what you want, because you're putting yourself out there. You're saying, hey, this is how I think, this is how I see. And that's good, because speaking your truth is very important to your growth. So speak open and honestly. And the back says when you speak open and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate clearly, cleanly, and achieve impeccability with your word. What it means to be impeccable with your word is that you're a person that honors your word, you keep your word, and you perform your word. And what I mean by performing your word, you do what you say you're going to do. If you can't do it, then you let a person know ahead of time. You know, I said I was going to do this, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do it then, but I can do it here. Being honest, being truthful about who you are, not saying what you think people want to hear. Say what's really within your heart. Tell them how you really feel. And do it in a manner where it can be received. You don't have to be harsh. You don't have to be abrasive, because most likely you're not going to be received and you're not going to be heard in that manner. But be firm, speak with strength, and speak with love. Be caring. Be aware of how you're releasing your energy. Be aware of how you're showing up so that the person hearing can really receive, not just listen. Like, we listen to one another, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're hearing. And when you hear someone, you're receiving it in your heart. You're taking it as a felt message. Like, I really heard what they said, and I get what they're saying. And I feel like when you do that, water signs, I really feel that you're really going to start having better love relationships, meaning first with yourself. If you can sit with yourself quietly and actually be open to hear what your higher self is saying to you, and hear, even pay attention to your shadows, what your shadows are saying to you as for what you need to clear and you need to release and transmute into light and into love. When you start sitting and being still, you're going to get a better clarity on who you are, so that you can articulate to people what it is that you want to say in a kind, loving, but firm manner. So this week, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, focus on speaking openly and honestly. So if you're looking to get a personal reading, I'd be glad to do that for you. You can reach me at royaloracle111@gmail.com. You can also find this information in the About section of my YouTube channel. Well, thank you, water signs, and I wish you a beautiful week. Thank you kindly. Namaste.